Let's get more than that.
I don't think fighters get paid right, me.
No.
Because if you think about that fight, probably at the Emin Arena, it cost me an eye.
Yeah.
30 grand. I boxed once that year against Crawler. I've made 30 grand.
Yeah.
30 grand over the course of a year.
Yeah.
I was working sort of 600 quid a week.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm working on the roads now, make 600 quid a week.
Yeah.
So
they've worked it out.
How comes I've trained all them years to earn to fight once at the Emin Arena?
Yeah.
And I you know how much training I had to do to work on the roads?
Yeah.
Zero. Train from being a boy to getting there at the Emin Arena. I got paid 30 grand. There you go, bang.
Yeah.
It's 1 year's salary.
Yeah.
And it's not, and that's at the top of my game.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I was coming back after a 2 year layoff because I failed the brain scan and stuff. So I come back, and then I've had the fight. It cost me an eye, and then once I finished boxing, phone went dead. I just get phone calls on a daily basis.
Yeah.
That's what
Trainers,
happens.
managers, promoters.
Yeah.
How you doing, John? Is everything okay? Do you need anything? Are you training hard?
Yeah.
And it's like bang. Once that I went blind and I couldn't box no more.
Yeah.
I was no longer useful to them people that make money out of fighters.
Yeah.
I just think boxing for me is all backwards.
Yeah.
So now I'm not needed no more. Why bother phoning him? And that's how brutal it was.
Sad.
So now I boxed a crawl at the Emin Arena, topped a bill. 3 months later, I asked for tickets for that. Just for the Emin Arena. Off at the game.
Yeah.
But you know, there's 2 tickets on the door for you. I got 2 tickets off him. Guess where I sat? On the top tier at the Emin Arena, 3 rows from the very back his row in the arena. And people were stopping saying, "You jumping there?" I said, "What, you was in the ring? What are you doing up here with us?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, what am I doing up here with you?" I had to get off in the end. I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I got off in the end. I thought, fuck it, I'm not even staying, getting off.
That's sad, isn't it?
That's sad. And that's the sad truth about boxing.
There's so many stories like this though in
Proper
boxing.
sad.
Yeah.
It's depressing.
It's depressing. So I'm thinking, like, I look at other fighters. I look at these.
Yes. Welcome to the 13th and final round podcast.
I have a special guest here.
We have John the Machine Murray. in the
How you doing, John? Yes, John. How you doing, John? How you doing, John?
Yeah, man.
So how you do today? How you do today, mate? Tell us know
Very,
what's
very
what's life? How life's treating you?
Life's good. Working at the minute. I've sold my gym.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've just started a steady job, and you know what? Probably what I needed.
Sure.
I think so. Because
Yeah.
you know, with boxing for me, I was boxing for all them years, and there's no consistency or no steadiness in life when you're boxing. For me personally, when at the highest level,
Yeah.
you see either really, really up high or you're really, really down.
Yeah.
And there's no consistency.
Yeah.
So then I got a gym after boxing, and I found the gym was very, very, very similar to boxing for me.
Right.
Business wise,
Yeah.
you was either really, really far ahead in front or
Yeah.
really, really low behind. Like December in the gyms is dead because Christmas is coming up.
Yeah.
Nobody wants
Yeah.
to train, but January in the gyms would be dead busy.
Yeah.
And I
Costs you.
found with running my own business in the gym. I did it for 10 years, and again, it was no consistency. I was really, really far in front or really, really far behind.
Yeah.
I just couldn't find no steadiness. But now I've started a normal job, and for me, it just works better.
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm just working on the roads and that, but
Oh, roads.
it's just road work. But it's easy. It's easy graft for me.
Yeah.
And
And
it's just
the people recognise you on the road.
every now and
People
again.
that they crash the car. Oh, it's John Murray there, mate.
Stop for a kebab somewhere. Some people recognise me in the shop.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
have some kebabs on us, but that's nice. But
Yeah. That's
just a
respect.
yeah, it's respect. Yeah, and I think it's just consistency for me. Like I get
Yeah,
up,
balance.
I go to work, I go home,
Yeah.
and I know at the end of the month I'm getting paid a certain amount. I can plan
Normal.
I can plan my life
Yeah.
around that.
Yeah.
I think for me, life in boxing was very, very abnormal.
Yeah.
You're not living in the real world.
Yeah.
The wages come, you get paid okay money when
Yeah.
you get to a certain level.
Yeah.
But like, when I was younger, I was doing well.
Yeah.
All my mates at university ain't got money. So then once I had my fight and I want a party,
Yeah.
I want to celebrate my victory and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They can't afford to do what I want to do.
Right.
So then I found like
You're spending with them.
nothing, no disrespect for them, and I don't say everyone was asking for them else because I would
Yeah.
force it on them.
Yeah.
So I what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go, yeah, mate, here's 100 quid for you. There's 100 quid for you.
Yeah.
There's 100 quid for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You know,
I
that's
want to go
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the way. That's the way.
Nice.
That's the way. Most
Yeah.
of the money I made from boxing, I give away.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's good, But then it's
But
bad
it's
because
bad because you
I
haven't got
see-
it there.
I seen something the other day about building your own house. Building if you're giving bricks away to everyone else,
Yeah.
and you're helping them build their house, but you're
Yeah.
not building your own house.
That's
And
Yeah, I get where he's going.
and,
now.
and then you've run out of bricks, and your house ain't built,
Yeah.
but their house is built, and then you think,
I can
And
relate.
then it'll help you.
and
They're
then
nice and
yeah,
warm.
yeah, you know what I mean. But then it's like if
Yeah.
you want to help someone,
Yeah.
make sure you build your own house first.
Yeah, I
And
get
then if
it.
you want to move into your house, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I think that because in boxing, for me personally, there's no guidance for young
No,
fighters.
no,
Yeah.
it isn't.
And what I found boxing for me personally is everyone's there. Your manager's there because you're going to make him a wage.
Yeah.
Your trainer's there because you're going to make him a wage. Sorry.
Yeah. No, stop on.
Do you know what that is? That was an alarm time was coming set off here.
Hey, he's
I'm
on
early,
time.
I'm on
He's on
time.
time.
He's early.
Yeah, early. So like I found like everyone's there involved in boxing, but there is no fight without a fighter. So
yeah, I know what you mean.
you're the main commodity for the business. So
Yeah.
I look at promoters, Eddie Earn and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I listen, I liked Eddie. We had a meeting. I nearly signed with Eddie.
Yeah.
Before I signed Frank Warren.
Yeah.
Joe Gallagher put a stop tonight. He won't be signing Frank Warren. I like Frank. Frank was always good to me. Eddie, I boxed on a couple of Eddie shows. Boxed crawling on here's a story for you with it. This is one of the reasons why I'm not keen on Eddie. Although I liked him when I met him face to face. Seems a nice enough guy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I watch Eddie and I've watched how successful he's gone.
From when he started off.
From where he started to where he's got to. And
Yeah.
I think, patting the back to me, he's worked hard.
Yeah.
But then I also look at the fighters he's been involved with, and although I do think he looks after some of them I've seen him get dropped, and I was a prime example of that. So
Yeah.
I was topping the bill with Andy Crawler at the Amiens Arena, getting paid peanuts really.
Yeah.
You're topping the bill at the Amiens Arena on 30 grand. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think that's good money for me.
Because you know what you used to, what you've had with done
It's
for.
not really.
Yeah,
It does.
yeah.
I just
What
think
he's saying is in the men's
Yeah.
arena, it's packed.
Yeah,
do
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. It's supposed to get more than that.
it's the Amiens Arena.
Yeah.
I don't think fighters get paid right, me.
No.
Because if you think about that fight, probably at the Amiens Arena, it cost me
Yeah.
an eye.
Yeah.
30 grand. I boxed once that year against Crawler. I've made 30 grand.
Yeah.
30 grand over the course of a year.
Yeah.
I was working sort of 600 quid a week.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm working on the roads now, making 600 quid a week.
Yeah.
So
They've worked it out.
How comes I've trained all them years
Yeah.
to earn to fight once at the Amiens Arena?
Yeah.
And I you know how much training I had to do to work on the roads?
Yeah.
Zero. I phoned up
Zero.
with mate. I said, mate, I need a job. I got a job for you on the roads. I worked into it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know how many years I trained into boxing in the
Yeah.
arena? I trained from being a boy to get there at the arena. I got
Yeah.
paid 30 grand. There you go, bang.
Yeah.
It's 1 year's salary,
Yeah.
and it's not, and that's at the top of my game.
Yeah.
It's not really. It's not really. I just think boxing for me is all backwards.
Yeah.
So, let's say that fight with Eddie at the Amiens Arena. I'm on 30 grand. Kroll's on whatever he's on.
Yeah.
And a bit more than me, I think.
Yeah.
Which annoyed me.
It's upsetting.
I thought I was a big.
Who was it? Was it so Carlos the A side?
A side, but
Right.
I was
You know what? I
favourite-
hate that
I was,
A-side.
I was
Yeah.
favourite of the bookies though.
Yeah.
So I was a bigger name,
Yeah.
and I had a better career up to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I got paid more. But it is what it is because he was Eddie's final.
That's right.
And I was coming back after a 2-year layoff because
Yeah.
I failed the brain scan and stuff. So I come back, and then I've had the fight. It cost me an eye, and then once I finished boxing, the phone went dead. I used to get phone calls on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Trainers,
That's what happens.
managers,
That's what happens.
promoters.
Yeah.
How you doing, John? Is
Yeah.
everything okay? Do you need anything? Are you training hard?
Yeah.
And it's like bang. Once that I went blind and I couldn't box no more.
Yeah.
I was no longer useful to them people that
Money.
make money out of fighters.
Yeah.
So now I'm not needed no more. Why bother phoning him? And that's how brutal it was.
Sad.
So then I boxed Crawler at the Amiens Arena, topped the bill. 3 months later, I asked for tickets for the Joshua fight at the Amiens Arena off
Yeah.
Eddie Earn.
Yeah.
But there's 2 tickets on the door for you. I got 2 tickets of him. Guess where I was sat? On the top tier at the arena, 3 rows from the very back his row in the arena. And people were stopping saying, you John Murray? And she said, well, you was in the ring, what are you doing up here with us?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, what am I doing up here with you? I had to get off in here. And I was embarrassed.
Gee,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I got off in here and I thought, fuck it, I'm not even staying, getting off.
That's sad, isn't it?
And that's sad.
Sad.
And that's the sad truth about boxing.
There's so many stories like this though in
Proper
boxing.
sad.
Yeah.
It's depressing. It's
It's
depressing.
depressing. So I'm thinking, like, I look at other fighters. I look at people from Manchester, like Gomez, Brody's,
Yeah.
Attons, blah blah blah. And look at them; they're gods to me.
Yeah.
Me and my mates from boxing, Rory
That's
Tubbs
up
and that amateur boxers
Yeah.
coming through. Craig Bunn, Joe Penn, like we used to look up to them like
Yeah.
gods. If they walked into a club or something, we sing, fucking hell, that's
That's Ricky,
you
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
And then and now I look at them. Now I've been through the school of
You know
professional
what they've
boxing,
been through.
Yeah,
and I've been on the other side as well. I've seen how fighters get fucked off and dropped.
yeah,
And I look at them, I look how they're doing, and look what they're up to.
yeah,
And I think, how have you, and like for me, I'll use myself as an example, because
Yeah.
I don't want to talk anyone's
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
business
yeah,
out
yeah,
still.
yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I use myself as an example. So I think John Money, Young Box of the Year, 2006,
Yeah.
English champion, WBC Youth World champion,
Mm.
English
EBU.
champion, British champion, Lonsdale Battle Right to Keep,
Yeah.
European title, got
Yeah.
3 of them.
Yeah.
I boxed in Florida in front of 14,000 people. I boxed in Canada. I boxed in Vegas twice. I boxed on Del Hoy Mover undercard,
Yeah.
Floyd Mover undercard.
Wow.
I topped a bill in Vegas the night before. Ricky Hatton boxed Floyd Mayweather at the MGM Grand. I boxed in for the 22,000 people at Madison Square Garden for the world title against Brandon Rios.
Wow.
Right? I've had 36 professional fights, 33 wins, and I've had 20 knockouts.
Yeah.
I've had a massively successful career.
Yeah.
So, what's John Money doing these days? How's boxing treated John Money?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you how it treated me. Day I went blind, day the phone stopped, went bang, and that's it. All this, finished blinding one eye, off you go. That's it, you know what I mean?
So,
Yeah,
so you know when you stop boxing, obviously I spoke to a lot of boxers. Your mental health, how was that?
Man, I'm mentally very, very tough and mentally very
Some fighters are not tough enough.
yeah, correct. I get on with things, man. I can accept things and just move forward. I think, fuck it, is what it is. I move forward. And I don't tend to let, I've had
Well, you know what, John? I can see a bit anger in you. There's
I
something else there.
I
Anger.
think...
No,
I
it's
think-
good though.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. You need to get it out. You need to get it out.
No, what it is, I need these young kids coming through, right? Because I think, personally, I was made to believe when I'm fighting that I'm the big star and you're
Get looked after.
You're looked after, John.
Yeah.
It's all about you. Blah, blah, blah. We just want you to be okay. We just cared about your health. We just want everything to be right for you. We want to make sure you've got an house
Yeah.
after boxing. We want to make sure.
Yeah.
And I found out that,
No.
it wasn't nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
You want me
Them.
in that ring so I can have a piece of this pie. I
Yeah,
can have
yeah,
a piece of that pie.
Yeah.
You fight him so I get a piece of this pie.
Yeah.
And I think, like, fighters are right now.
John,
Because when
you're
they're
totally
saying,
right.
yeah, because when they're saying to me, right, we want you to fight him, right, you want the best to fight the best, and people going, well, why would I want to
I want
fight
to
him?
give a big shout out to our sponsors. It wouldn't be able to do the episodes or buy the equipment to do a podcast without the sponsors. So we're going to give a big shout out to
Big shout out to One Love Caribbean Food Shop in Bradford. Thank you very much.
the best Jamaican food in England. My wife will tell you. Also a big shout out to the Fat Loss King for sponsoring us. If you want to lose 5 to 20 pounds and look good for the summer, there's no better time than see results like this. Guys, keep on enjoying the podcast and don't forget to give us a shout out. Don't forget to like, share,
Comment,
and
subscribe.
save, and subscribe.
And subscribe as well.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
I'm not saying I'm scared to fight him. What I'm saying is, if I don't win that fight, which there is a good chance that I won't win that fight, my stock goes boom. Because so let's put it this way, right? So I fight Kevin Mitchell, and I shouldn't have been there with Kevin Mitchell. I'll tell you why, because I was on a piss. Me and Joe Gallagher weren't talking. Training camp was all over the place.
Yeah.
We thought I mentally wasn't there.
You weren't
I
prepared.
wasn't there. But a good trainer and a good promoter and stuff like that would look at you, say he's not right
Text
here.
you.
They pull him out of the fight.
Yeah.
They
And
care.
but
It's money.
They don't pull you out of the fight. No, I don't pull you out of the fight
wanna
because
pay
it's a big piece of pie there, and they want their piece of pie. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's
And they give you
business.
peanuts afterwards.
And that's it. That's what I thought, and that's how I felt. So I just think like boxing for me personally, there's too many people involved in boxing that I've never boxed.
You know what it is?
Yeah. I know what
You
you're
know, my
saying.
career, you know, like halfway through as I got through it and learned how the boxing game worked, I couldn't trust no manager. I couldn't trust nobody. Even though they're talking, this, we're going to pay you this, I didn't trust nobody.
There's good
You know
people
what I mean?
in boxing. Don't get there
Nah,
is good
that
people.
not for me.
But these just these,
It's hard. It's
a
really
lot
hard.
of bad people involved.
The
It's
rate
nice,
is-
but
You know, when you went into boxing to be a trainer, did you go in with the intentions to make it different?
I wanted to be there for the fighters. I wanted to help the fighters. I'm not saying that people don't do that either, because I do genuinely believe everyone goes in there with the best intentions.
Yeah.
It's just that I found me personally that, again, not just in boxing, in life itself, that money corrupts. Money corrupts
Yes,
people.
it does. It does. People change people.
People change.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen it change. I've seen good people
Yeah.
turn really, really bad when it comes to money.
Can't control it.
It just, I don't know. Life
I know.
is
I,
life.
listen, I'm totally the opposite end, outside of you. So I know that you don't know my background, but my background is 17, moved from Leeds, moved to Sheffield, joined the Ingalls, living with Ishan Pickering,
Yeah.
Junior Witter.
Do you know what?
They're telling me about the industry. I've come from a kickboxing background, so I didn't understand the school degree of the sport. All the other fighters are moaning to me about that. I just became fucking paranoid and said, I don't know if I want to go ahead and do this. You know what I mean? Got so paranoid that I kept on like trying to control the situation.
Yeah, but can I ask you
Left
something
that
quickly?
trainer, came to Manchester, trained over in Manchester. Seeing the things you're talking about made me back off and like, I don't know if I want to do this. Then I went to Sheffield, and then every time I was trying to find it, and then in the end I ran out of time because what I tried to do is I tried to think that I could control my destiny, but ultimately you got to roll the dice in boxing and work with people that you're talking about to see if maybe you can be the one that can come through. The industry is the industry, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Could I
It's-
ask you something? You know
Yeah.
the kickboxing side, yeah. Was it the same as the boxing, the management side?
No,
no,
it's not
totally
like
different.
that.
So they're
It's
looked
not-
after you. They're looked after you.
It's not like boxing. Boxing, the industry of boxing, even the MMA fighters, they get paid less.
Yeah,
There's less politics.
but they get
It's
looked
simply
after.
that you're going to get paid this, you're going to fight him, you want to fight.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas in boxing, like he's saying, there's so many people got to get paid before the fighters got
Yeah,
to get
oh,
paid.
yeah, they do, and I give you less. They give you what you want. I've been there.
Like, what I think what needs to happen in boxing, I think personally, again, what is the promoter's job? I mean, they put the show together,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they arrange the fight, but I can't understand why fighters like can't now do direct. Why can't Sky TV? They're paying up. They go to Eddie and they go, right, there's 500 grand, put you on.
Yeah.
And Eddie goes, right, I've got 500 grand there. So it's in his best intentions to pay people as little as possible.
And
so
keep the rest.
so
And
he's
then get a percentage off the fighters on top of that.
yeah. So
So he's taking some off you again.
So he's in his best intentions to pay you as low as he can, so he's more left in the pot for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in his best intentions, so it makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Because one, he's not getting punched in the head,
Yeah.
and two, the fighters, it's a short career, man. You've got to make what they can out of it.
That's it.
So why can't they do a deal with Sky? Like,
What do you think about fighters nowadays trying to promote themselves? I mean, look, we'll talk about it. Jake Paul, guys like that.
Yeah.
So they are literally showing
It can be
active
done.
fighters how to promote themselves.
They are. The internet. Come
You
off
know
to
what I mean?
the internet and doing that
it's
and making
correct.
big money.
I support a few unlicensed shows, right?
Yeah.
And I played the part of the promoter. And
Ah.
it's a piece.
It's
of piss.
easy, innit?
You book a ring, you get some lights, you do the MC. It's an absolute doddle.
It is, and it
And
can-
do you know what? I made decent money off it. I
Yeah.
put a few shows and I made decent money. And I thought, I'm not got it here. The fighters won't get nothing. And I'm getting paid decent wage. And let's say I finish a show 10 grand.
I did the same thing as
When I-
you.
Wouldn't
Same
you
thing.
be
Easy
interested to be a promoter and treat fighters right?
You would, but it's not.
hard
It's
work.
not that simple. It's
You've
not
got
that
to play the
simple.
game
You've
with
got- you've got-
the others, or it's
I
not going to
think-
work.
I think there's investment there to start with as well.
Yeah,
You got to
yeah.
put so much money.
Yeah.
You got to have
Yeah.
a bit of money behind you before you can become a promoter.
Yeah,
It's not that's it. And the game's fucked. I don't know what's for anyone anyway.
yeah.
Because if
Sharks.
That's what I like about Steffi Bull, though, because Steffi
Yeah.
Bull, third promoter in England, I believe, behind. Is he the third one?
I like Steffi. You know why I like Steffi? He's a boxer. He's been there, done it.
Yeah,
He's different. So he is looking after his fighters.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he does.
And I'm not saying he's not making money out of it himself. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying promoters shouldn't be making money.
Yeah.
Ah,
But
you're doing it
The
right.
fighter should be getting
It's,
paid, though.
it's like if
Looking at interest.
If let's say when I boxed Cruller and I was on 30 grand, Cruller's on 70 grand or whatever.
Yeah,
What did Eddie make? I bet Eddie made more than me and Cruller put together.
right.
He got paid, and then he got your percentage out of both fighters
Yeah.
on top
So
of that
I'm
as well.
thinking,
Yeah,
You know what I
how
mean?
can that be? How can he be getting paid more than me and him?
yeah.
We're the one that brought. I sold 50 grand's worth of tickets for the Cruller fight.
Yeah.
And he
I
got 10% out in
I got
tickets.
paid 30 grand for the fight.
Yeah, yeah.
I just kept that 50 grand, stuck it in my back pocket, saying, mate, you know what? I'm keeping that money. If you want me to fight, I'm fighting. If you don't, well, I'm not.
Yeah.
And what can you do? Because we're too honest. Fighters are too honest. I found
Yeah.
every fighter's honest,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
keep selling this dream to you. You're only one fight off from seven figure purse. You only come and we'll keep winning, John.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna have to take a bit of a pay cut this fight, but if you win this one, we'll get you a bigger payday next time. And like, so you think, fuck it. And because you're a fighter as well, you think I'm not asked about the money because I just want to fight. I just want to win belts.
Yeah.
I won't fuss about the money. But now I've come to the end of my career and I'm older and wiser.
Yeah.
You want
And
money. It's about
and
money.
I think, where's that money? Why was I fighting in fucking Florida in front of 14,000 people for $3,000?
Yeah, yeah.
Nah,
Do you know what I
taking
mean?
the mick
Yeah.
there.
That sets the piss.
Yeah.
I
You,
took-
you give a free flight and
Yeah,
hotel.
you get your flights for free. You get
your hotel and food.
get-
Still put your life in the
You
line.
get
take
your allowance for food every day. You get 50 quid for food. I'm like, yeah, it sounds mint, but when you're a 21-year-old lad, it's mint.
Sounds good.
Fucking, I'm getting a holiday to Florida.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a fight. I'm gonna get get $3,000 for going on holiday.
But after that $3,000, you need 35% out of that, and you're coming out with less.
Exactly right.
You know what it is though.
Yeah.
You know, normal people leave school, they go to university.
Yeah.
All right, and then really quickly, they've got to learn how to save, pay the bills, get qualifications,
Yeah.
progress at
Life
work.
skills.
Yeah, life skills. Become
Yeah.
a manager, then an operation man, and move up the chain. Right.
Yeah.
By the time they're 30, they're starting to. Because I'm 43 now, right, and I look back and think
Getting old, ain't you,
I'm
lad?
a late. You're older than me, mate. but I'm thinking like boxers are
Look good.
late starters in life because the general public, by the time we get to where we want kids and house and mortgage and just that type of
Yeah.
stuff, we're 10 years behind them because they've already been doing that. Because when boxing's over, a lot of boxers think what they'll do now.
I had this conversation out. So I do this thing. I do my live shows on my phone quite a lot. Right? So I had this conversations before coming in. I was talking about like everything that I did, finished school, finished boxing,
Yeah.
I'm in gym. But then, like now, I started work 6 weeks ago. But I'm like a 37-year-old school leaver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just started my first job.
yeah,
You enjoying it?
Yeah.
I enjoy work. I don't mind work. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's different and it's
Yeah.
consistent. But it's my first proper job.
Yeah.
So for now, like you just said then about boxers,
Yeah.
like I'm like a 37-year-old school leaver.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
a bright kid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I got 14 HSCs, GCSEs. I was a clever kid when I finished school.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to go college, going to go university, but instead of doing that, I dedicated my life to boxing. I had
Boxing,
a lot of people around me saying, "You're going to be a top.
Yeah.
You're going to be a good fighter. You got to stick with this, stick
I
with this."
remember when he was amateur Bob Shannon's.
Yeah,
Remember
that's
he was
right. I
trainer?
remember. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
back in
talked
days.
about that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Wow.
you, Eddie, Wayne
Eddie,
Rigby,
yeah, Wayne
Gary
Rigby,
Abbott,
Gary
yeah,
Abbott,
yeah.
those are the days. Mike Murray,
Wayne
bless his
Pickner.
soul, who died. Mike Murray,
Yeah,
the big
Mike
heavyweight,
Murray,
yeah.
Mike Murray, yeah.
Nigel Hardman,
Yeah.
trainer.
I know Nigel.
Those are the days we trained.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember him with Joe Gallagher.
Yeah.
Just to train and everything, just to shout at him. I used to feel sorry for him, honestly. He used to
Yeah.
get it worse. He used to get it bad when honestly, he got it bad.
He's a bad boy.
But
No, I
that's-
mean, like the training, he pushed him.
Yeah.
I mean, he could see he was going to be somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I went there, and then I went to Hardwick Lads for the year, and then I come here for the year, and then I turned pro.
Yeah.
But Joe's gym, I loved it here. We used to have this exact room we used to
Yeah,
be
this
in.
is the room. I
This is
come
the
here as well.
First time I've been here in a long time, and I
The
walked in,
memories,
it's different now.
it's
'cause we used to go around
downstairs.
the back, and you come in the front now.
Flip
don't you?
ties at the back.
Different, but I
Now
used
he's
to love
extending
this
it.
gym. We used to have a big, massive circuit, like
Yeah.
a backstage
Oh,
circuit
yeah.
all the way around.
Wicked. We'll come on
20,
Saturday.
24
Yeah.
minutes, yeah. I'm going to come one Saturday
Yeah,
as well
well,
for a session.
You know what it is? I usually come here on a Saturday sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll meet up.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
just-
meet up for a Saturday
We'll just do a
session.
little
Let's do it.
session.
Well, not
Three
some
minutes on
bags.
each bag.
Yeah,
Exercise
yeah.
in between.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
the
No
bar,
rest,
the
no
bar
rest.
bag as well.
Yeah, that as well. I used to
I'm
hate
game
that. I
for
used to hate the bar bag,
I'm
man.
game for that. Yeah.
We'll do it one Saturday. Come
Let's
up
do it.
here.
Let's do it, man.
We'll
Yes.
film it.
And then we'll have
I think as
exhibition
well,
fight.
like,
Yeah,
like
no
we
problem.
talked about that there. I think with boxers as well. I think needs to be more like we organise boxing reunions sometimes. That our lads get back together.
Yeah.
You've been in
Yeah.
the group, yeah.
So we
Turn
need,
up, turn
we
up.
Need, we need more of that. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meet up
Because
and
Meet up. We're all in the same boat. Every
Yeah.
ex-boxer's got a story, and
Yeah.
people help each other. We all would help each other,
Yeah.
and that's what we need to do more of. I think.
Yeah.
And I think like it needs to be like. Do you like the PFA's got the Football Association that
a
looks
boxing association to
looks
help
after,
boxers.
looks after the footballers.
After
I'd like
the game,
to. I'd like to start.
we'll
something
set
like
some
that.
up like that. We'll
Yeah.
set some.
I think something needs
Yeah.
to be put in place
Yeah.
because
We'll
even
talk.
if
Yeah.
it's only like these young kids going through, you can speak to ex-fighters who've been there and like, mate, I'll give you my advice. I think what you should be doing with yourself now.
Yeah.
And like, I've got a good story. Like I say, I talked about when I had lots of friends, I had lots of money.
Yeah.
Any friends are gone.
No, not that they've gone, but it's like
Fade off.
they can't help you because they're not in a position to looking after themselves. They've
Yeah,
got normal jobs. They're not millionaires.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't say, right, well, I've sorted you out all them times, so you can
Yeah.
sort me out.
Right,
It's not like that,
Yeah,
and I wouldn't expect it anyway, because
Yeah.
that's not what I'm saying.
Well, you know what it is? They've seen that you've looked after them with your career.
Yeah,
you
no,
know, so
people help me out if they can,
help-
and they would help me out. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that's not what I'm saying. But what I should have been doing, right? I should have been putting wide where, like, John, you've got a lot of money here now.
Put
So
it where it sets 'em
think
up.
I know exactly where he's going.
I think I could have finished boxing with 10 houses, buy to lets and stuff like
Buying,
that.
yeah.
Let's say back then when I was thinking, it was like 10 grand. You put 10 grand down on a house, you could buy an house
You bought it
and
cash.
buy to let. You know
My
what I
wife,
mean?
my wife. What he's saying, my wife always says this to me. I am always giving money away,
Yeah. You should
and I'm always
invest in it.
helping. I'm always helping people.
Should
And
invest
she
in it.
said, first off, my wife said to me, if you really want to help them people, invest,
And
get
put-
us ahead, and the return you get off your investment, give it to them. But it hasn't affected us.
Yeah.
But if you're giving in your money before you've invested it, you're not going to get a return, are you?
That's it.
But when you box, you don't think that far ahead because you're young and just enjoying the
Yeah,
moment.
you don't live in a real world. It's a
No,
fantasy world.
no.
You're making decent money.
I know
blah,
it
blah.
is.
Yeah.
But your boxing life goes like that.
It goes quick.
Quick.
Man. It goes
Oh yeah,
quick.
it's over before you
Quick.
know it.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
Time flies.
But that's what needs to be involved in boxing. There needs to be
Association.
an educate. Listen, how many people in normal life go out one day in a day and earn 50k in a day or 30k in a day?
Exactly.
Not a lot.
Not many, right? Football, but you see in football when they're earning 75k or 250k,
Kicking a ball.
yeah, but they're earning it every week.
Yeah.
They have advisors, and they're told where to put them
To
in, put
invest
it
the
here,
money
put it
and
there.
stuff, yeah.
But we don't have that in boxing.
No,
No, we
it's not
don't.
flying boxing.
No.
So I get paid. Pay what you owe out of a manager, trainer, promoter, whatever.
And your tax and that on top of
And
that.
tax, and then like I get a big pot of money, and it's like, right, cheerio, I'm off, and then I'll be off me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause I'm young.
yeah.
I'm young and I'm done.
Drink
Done.
it off
I don't
and
know.
party it
I've been
off.
partying with mates and that.
But training's intense in it, so you have to blow Steve.
Yeah, so it's sort of training sense. And plus, I'm a young man. I want to enjoy my youth.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know what I mean? I didn't want to get to 30 odd years old and go, right, I've never had a youth now, let's go party, because it's not the same.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can't go out partying like to all the teenagers in
yeah,
town and that. It's not the same, man.
Nah, go with the
You've
big
got-
man's, isn't it?
You've got to have your youth when you're young.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I just found like it could have been done better. Looking back, hindsight's one of them. For
Yeah.
one
Do
of
you
them
still
things.
party? Or you calm down now? You got a family?
Chilled.
So you
man,
just go like
Get
for
older,
a
don't you?
meal and all this.
I like eating out. I eat out nearly every day.
Yeah.
Me,
Yeah.
I'm,
Do you
I
cook?
enjoy- I can't cook. Mrs. can cook. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know you've done nutrition and
Yeah,
dieting all your
yeah,
life for boxing.
yeah.
You want to enjoy your life.
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah.
well, yeah.
Well, he looks good himself. He looks good.
I'm still strong, man. I
Ready,
still,
man.
I
You
not
still
so
work
wrong.
out?
Not really. I'm just naturally.
Yeah, all right,
I was
man.
naturally this good looking. I was naturally this good looking. This week.
The love doctor over here.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah. That's good, man. So what are you doing in spare time then? What's your hobby?
Just at the minute now, I'm just chilling at work. I like family time.
Apart from work, man, what do you
I
do?
like-
Like fishing? Like
Nah,
someone
That's what
Jennings.
Jennings does. Jennings likes to go
He likes fishing.
George chill with Mrs. Me.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
family. You just
Yeah,
making
family,
sure
that's
because
it,
you
that's
spend a
it.
lot of time away
That's all I
from.
want. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's good, man.
I've been wild for years and years, man.
Have
now,
you?
Now, just steady.
Nice.
I might join with boxing, with life. My life was always like riding the fucking river rapids,
Yeah.
Harley
always up and down, roller coaster ride and that.
Yeah.
And now I've got to a
Balance.
time. I just want a nice little bit of smooth stream,
Yeah.
kick back, sun in the sky, and a cocktail, and I'm just chilling, man.
Just relax.
That's what I'll go
good,
around
that's
You
good.
find out who your real friends are, and you find out
Yeah.
who really loves you, though, don't you?
Yeah.
When you get to the other side of it.
Yeah, yeah, you
You know
do,
what I
you,
mean?
you do, you do. You know when you finish boxing, when you're boxing, right? You get all these Klingons. You don't know who is who, and then when you finish boxing, the right one stays with you.
I just
right
think-
for the thick and thin.
I think
the
you can-
depression and stuff.
It can come across that way, but I don't think anyone I knocked around was a Klingon or anything like
Yeah.
that. Because I'm still
I
mates
had
with,
Klingons.
I'm still mates with all my mates. You know what I mean? They're my mates, so I'm still mates with him. It's not so much that I found the business side of it was more worse.
Yeah.
I found like the people who was involved in boxing was a lot worse.
Yeah,
They was the Klingons,
Yeah.
the trainers,
the managers,
motors,
the promoters, yeah.
like, them type of people.
Yeah.
They was interested in you. They would hang around you. They would
Ringing
say,
you all the time.
yeah, I'd ring you all the time. Then when I stopped boxing, then they dropped off. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I wasn't so much my friends or anything like that. My mates, It's more like the business
That's
side of
good.
it. And they say like business and pleasure don't mix a deal.
Yeah.
But boxers are loyal people, so
Yeah.
when people are putting time into you, put time into them, and it's like when you're not used to them no more, they don't put no more time into it. I'm like fucking, I thought it was mates.
You know, boxing,
I'm
it's,
like,
a,
friend.
it's a psychology thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The reading to the boxer, the speak and say and think what they want to think, and they, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then the boxers start thinking, I gotta trust him. You know what I mean, and put all the trust in him.
I have an
And then they let
opinion.
him
I
down.
have an opinion that boxers, men, you
Yeah.
know, like we look at general public,
Yeah,
the men in boxing are more sensitive than normal men
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
because everything's
They are,
with
they
the
are,
heart.
they are always.
Everything's
It's
emotional.
a hard
That's-
game. This.
Yeah.
You put everything into
100%.
boxing,
And you know what
everything,
else it is as
training,
well?
everything.
We don't like boxers and men. They fight blah
Yeah.
blah. So I think
Passionate.
boxers are emotional characters.
Yeah,
Like,
very. You
people
have to
say
be.
people always say about me. I'm a soppy cunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I watch
yeah.
a film and I burst out crying.
He's
I'm,
like me. He's like
you
me.
know what I mean? But I'm not embarrassed. You know why? Because I know I can fight and stuff.
Precisely.
Like that. I don't have to
Yeah,
wear
that's
this
it.
persona of being I'm a big hard man. You know what I mean? I
You
don't.
you
mind.
would laugh at me crying.
I'm an emotional character, and but I don't have to hide that. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
mind being open in front of people.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
man.
It's
That's
good,
the way it should
because
be.
I can prove anything with anyone.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's
you know what I
right.
mean? That's it. So I've proved myself, so I
Yeah.
can just be what I want.
Yeah.
It's
You're not putting an act on like everyone
no
else.
acts. I don't need to act. That's it,
Yeah.
man. I am.
Other men like think that strong is like
Yeah.
not cry like the
That's
real
weak.
man shows his feelings.
Yeah, of course, man.
You know what I mean?
I think so.
So did you? All right, okay. I'm a man. I'm camera. I'm gonna tell you.
Do you cry?
You know when I finished my career wasn't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I cried.
Of course.
I cried. 'Cause, you know, it wasn't going
I've
well.
been there, man.
No, it wasn't going well. I did.
Why
I
wouldn't you?
Yeah, I started
Because
crying, man.
you've invested.
My
your
ex-girlfriend thinks, "What's wrong with you?" I don't understand.
They don't understand the
I don't
investment.
understand, but
Listen,
it's not
it's
easy.
such an investment to put into
It
it.
is. It's
Day
a-
after
it's
day,
time.
time,
Time,
effort,
Yeah.
taking the punches. You know what I mean? Like I work on the road now,
Yeah.
and I think the job's easy. It's a piece of
Yeah,
piss,
yeah.
but it can't be hard than getting punched in the head. So obviously it's
Nah,
going to be
nah,
easy.
nah.
Yeah.
When you think about how hard boxing was, I spoke to Joseph. Joseph works now. He does taxi driving, but he
Yeah.
loves it. He says, "Trying to make more money. I know where I'm up to. I can buy an house and blah blah." I've done all that. So
Yeah.
he's like, "I'm happy though." He said, "When I was boxing, he says."
You don't know what it's
It
coming
was
from.
hard. I was fighting 1 minute, next minute the opponent's pulled out.
Yeah.
I was fighting on this show, but I was on my ticket deal,
Yeah.
so it's like I didn't sell enough tickets,
And
so
the tickets you get-
I paid the promoter, paid my opponent. There's nothing like Joseph boxed for free.
I boxed for free before
Sh-
once.
free?
The last fight, boxed for free.
Really?
Boxing for
Yeah.
free. You're
Jordan
boxing,
didn't get nothing.
you're boxing
It's
for
awful.
in a professional boxing ring for free.
Yeah.
It's awful.
That's not right.
Peed off.
It's fucking.
There's less than 1% people get out the other side of boxing
Yeah,
in a
it's
better
not
position.
easy. Yeah,
Like Ricky Hatton's one of the exceptions,
He's
right?
got off, and he could do exhibition, and I know he got paid for that.
Yeah.
He got paid for it, and he did well. You know what I mean? But and I think he's doing another one. I think Mayweather's contacted him.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Well,
So
do you know
that'd be a
what?
big
Do you
money
know what?
fight.
Why wouldn't he? Because you
Yeah,
know what?
make
At the
money
end
out
of
of
the
it.
day, he's earned that place
Well-
in the books where Ricky Hatton is a
Yeah.
big
Well-
name. So why shouldn't he start
Yeah.
making some money out of
You
it?
know,
brand.
Mayweather.
He's a
I
brand,
respect Mayweather. He's retired, but he's doing exhibitions. He's making money still.
I have a different opinion.
Nah, I like him, man.
Oh, I
He's doing
love
his
Mayweather,
thing.
me.
He's
Yeah.
making money. He's smart.
Making money. He was
Yeah,
making
he's smart.
money.
No, he's definitely smart.
Yeah,
but
and
he's,
he's not
he's also, in some ways, taking the limelight off
Yeah.
other kids coming through.
Yeah.
No,
Nah, he's doing his own thing.
doing his own thing. It's not,
And listen,
it's not about anyone.
and the
is it?
kid tried to take the mickey out of him, so he had to knock him out. Because it's exhibition, I'm supposed to knock him out, really, isn't you? So it's like, he
Right,
don't want to lose, though,
None
does
of
he?
these guys are exhibitioning now, though. Are they?
I think they all want to try and get a cheap shot in, don't they?
Yeah.
Try and prove
It's
it.
agreed before, didn't it? Like
Yeah, that's what I'm
Tyson,
saying.
Roy Jones was agreed
Yeah.
before, wasn't it?
Well, that
Was
was
it?
agreed, but
Yeah, 'cause
the
he
guy
didn't try
didn't
to hit him,
come
did he?
through it, so he just banged out. Poof.
How did that Tyson
He
Jones?
held,
Roy
he
Jones,
held
he-
back. Tyson held back on Roy.
Yeah, he held
Yeah.
back. It was a good fight, though.
Good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good for the first 2
Yeah.
rounds, but then you could see Tyson was just far too strong for him.
Was it?
Yeah.
Just took it back, but that's good though.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
held back on
Tyson.
that.
I don't see nothing wrong now. These unlicensed fights. Like
Yeah.
at one point, he was unlicensed shows in Manchester every night.
Yeah, I remember them.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just like
Yeah.
kids from pubs,
Yeah.
pull them out from
Yeah.
the ring, selling loads of tickets to the mates. You're putting a show.
Well, you know,
on,
it,
kicking out, man.
it kept the
I
trouble
think
down a bit, I think.
I think it's good, but I don't think it's a bad thing because what is the British Boxing Board of Control really?
It's the
It's
same,
just
the
an
same,
un-
the
it's
same.
just an unlicensed
Just
boxing.
got a license. I
Just
feel
a,
it
that's
is.
it, a license. But us three now could set up a boxing commission just like that.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to start fighting under our boxing
And get our
commission.
own belts as well.
Do you know, we can make up a belt. Do you know what I've realised about boxing? It's freak as fuck. It's just WWF.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
No
It's
real
W-
belt. WBF,
It's
IBO,
WWF, man. I
all
swear
like-
down.
Just belt. Just make a belt and say, listen, you can
You're
fight
playing
me.
by their rules,
Nice.
aren't you?
Yeah, we could do it.
Yeah.
We could do it. It's
do-
just
we
the same.
Yeah.
We
Just
come
need
in-
the money
just
to invest, that's
Yeah, and the
all.
money will build up to how it is in the pros.
Yeah.
Easy.
What you need is like the way I look at boxing is this. Imagine you've got a circus.
Yeah.
You're in the circus, it's small, right?
Yeah.
You invite the audience to come in. They see the lions and they think, oh, it's big. Boxing's like a little circus. The only reason what makes it bigger is because the TV deal that you get, the Zone or Sky, what makes it bigger than it is. So,
That's right.
So
Blows it
John's
up.
on TV and all my mates see him on TV.
Yeah.
They probably think he's a multimillionaire because he's
Yeah.
on TV.
It's how you put.
But in the industry,
Yes.
you know that it's
Yeah.
not like that. Do you
There's
know what I mean?
something. There's something online. If you Google John Murray net worth online, it's,
Yeah.
I don't know what it says. But let's say it says 14, 15 million.
Really?
40, 50 million. I'm like,
Wow.
what? Maybe that's what I should have earned.
They calculated it all
But
up.
in actual fact, over the course of my career, I think I tried adding up once, but I only made about, over the 10, 11 year career, I think it was about 300 grand.
Yeah.
Right? So 300 grand
Yeah.
divided by 10 is 30 grand a year.
Yeah, yeah.
All
So
wage,
that's what I'm
that.
saying. It's just a wage, just on a
It's
wage.
just a normal
It's
wage.
It's
a
a
normal
normal
go
wage.
dig road. And
Imagine, and then you get to a high level. Imagine the guys what stay around for 20
Yeah,
years
yeah.
at a
And the
lower
only,
level.
the only difference is when I finished boxing, I was like a school leaver because I had nothing. All the
Yeah.
money had been spunked, and it's like, what do I do now? It's spunked, mate.
So good, yeah.
Spunked.
Oh God, it's all God on fire.
Babunked. And then it's like, right, what do you know?
You know,
Exactly. So you're starting again. It's like starting
again.
all
It's like
over
leaving
again.
school again.
Yeah.
I might
It's like I went to college. I went to college, man. I went to college. I did something, man. Just get back in it and work
you
in
know, if,
schools.
you know, if you sit down with a calculator, right,
Yeah.
and you think, let's just average it out. You got what's ringside tickets? How much are ringside
But
tickets?
depends what fight it is, though. It depends on fight.
Man,
Change
Manchester,
it.
Call it
men's
200
arena,
quid. 200
men's
quid.
arena.
200 quid.
No, no more than that. About 550 quid.
Yeah, but it
ringside.
depends on who's on the main event. That's what I'm saying. The lowest price you'll pay now about 200 quid, 100
So
quid.
let's say his fight when he fought
Right,
Kohler.
his fight would be 100 quid.
How much was ringside ticket? About 500 think.
Would it
500
quid for you?
I would think so.
100 quid.
Don't know.
It's
When
on-
I was
it
fighting,
would
like,
be. It'd be about
ringside was
100.
about 100 quid. When
There you go, 100 quid.
No, I don't think so.
was
I think
when he was fighting.
right next to
You
ringside.
might be
between
right.
what-
You might be right. For
Yeah.
that one, it might have been more. But
No, right next to ringside. I think it's between 500 quid.
In his time, though.
No,
So I'm saying,
no, would have been. But then you go back.
yeah,
you
it
get
go
to-
lower.
then I've looked at the tickets before, so it goes like this. It goes 500 ringside, and then it goes back to 150 quid, then 80 quid, and you get all the way back to what is it, 35 quid at the back.
30 quid right at the back. And you look
So
at
what-
the screen.
So what I did one time is I added all it up.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
I found out the price, all it up, and I
times it
think
by
it came to. Don't quote me because it's
millions.
years ago. It came to like 4.2 million
Right.
4.2 million, right?
for all the ticket sales. That's not
out of-
including Sky.
Out of that 4.2 million, the show, what the fight is like? What top of the real fight was that?
I just added it up. I just
Just
made
in
it
general,
up.
yeah?
Just in general.
Say in general. So I'm expecting top of the bill. The show's gonna cost no more than. And I'm being generous.
Thousands.
when I
It's
say
been thousands.
500 grand.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and that's putting the show together, putting a ring in all the arenas, lights and
Referees,
that,
everything.
paying everyone, paying everything. I'm saying 500 grand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it costs maximum, and that's everyone getting
Then
paid.
sponsors
Yeah.
will give you money on
And
top
so,
of that.
So yeah. So how much are you getting paid then? How much are you left with that?
But that's
pot,
what I
man?
was. That's what I was trying to get. I was like, once you pay all the fighters, and you pay all the coach and all the rest,
Do
there's
you
still a
know what I
large
think?
pot left over.
I'm not
isn't there?
saying right promotion we're making money because they do a service and
But
do
you
need
could
money.
pay a bit more.
When you think that the promoter's putting on a show every week,
Yeah.
and that fighter's he's got a short
Precisely.
fighting short career.
Yeah.
So why is it not more transparent? How comes you can't have a promoter that says, right, here's the show, you're top of the bill, blah blah blah, you're getting punched in the head, we've paid your opponent this, but because you're on the top of the bill and there's no show without you.
Yeah.
Let's be a bit transparent. Say whatever we get on the ticket sales, you're going to be on this percent of that. Whatever we get
Yeah,
off
yeah,
TV, you're on this percent of that.
But that's what they do. Right, okay. Like normal shows, they
you should
do
get paid
ticket
more to
sales.
fight or a promoter.
Fighter.
I think the fighter, because
Yeah, of
they're
course.
every day.
Because the
they're
promoter,
entertaining,
the
aren't they?
promoter's earning from every fighter
Every show.
and every week, but the fighter might only be getting paid twice a year.
Yeah.
So the fighter should be getting paid more. So why isn't it? Because I had a chat with some kid who's training at my gym, and he's saying, "John, you going like this, blah blah blah. Don't you realise though, You're only a commodity for the business. He's the business. It's
Yeah.
like Manchester United is a
Yeah.
football club.
Yeah.
They're the business,
Yeah.
and they pay like the Ronaldo's a wage,
Yeah.
and you're just working for Man United.
Yeah.
But in actual fact, they're working for you because you're the fighter. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
There is no fight without the fighter.
Yeah.
So why are you not getting paid right? I don't know. I like how comes every fighter that finishes boxing seems to be bitter about it? It's
Yeah.
a bitter sport.
Yeah,
No one finishes boxing like, oh, I
No one's
love
come
that
out happy.
sport.
No, only person come out happy is Mayweather.
Yeah, Mayweather's happy.
come
Do you know why?
out.
'Cause
Do
he's
you know
smart,
why
man.
though? Do you know why? Tell me why.
Because he went self-managed himself.
So you got it. So basically,
Yeah.
this is where
Yeah.
some of us want as clever as the others, right?
Yeah,
They're like, all right, I understand because Mayweather learned from his dad, remember,
yeah.
and Roger.
Because of
Yes.
their
And
mistakes.
Correct.
So he's looked at them get effed over.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, he's like, and they've told him the industry, and he goes, just to let you know, for the first 10 fights, you're gonna have to be the promoter. Let him think he's in control. I think Ricky probably did the same, Amir Khan did the same.
Yeah.
Let them in control because this is the
And
industry.
Chris Nazi.
Let them build you to a household name, and then when it comes for renewal of the contract, say,
Yeah.
thanks for making me a household name, but now I'm going to promote myself, manage myself, and look after my own career. So I'm going to get paid as a fighter, promoter, manager,
Correct.
Take all the
and
money.
take control.
But-
But not a lot of us trick onto that. you see.
No fighter can do that at the start. No fighter can
No,
do
Not
it.
because
the
you're not
start.
getting
No way.
paid to
No way.
control it.
No,
You're not getting
no.
paid enough to control
And then
it.
the
and be
promoter,
comfortable.
gets angry because it's
Yeah.
like when Ricky did it and Naz did it,
Yeah.
and the promoter, I think it would have
Remember
been
when
fine.
Naz
Well,
did
and they
it?
were shocked. They were like, "Oh, what do you mean you're not re-signing me?" No, thanks for building me into a household name. I'm going my own
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Which is right enough though. Why
Yeah.
shouldn't the fighter? If the fighter's he's getting fucked. He's getting punched in the head.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's a dangerous sport. Like I say, I'm blind in my right eye. Finishing
Gee.
boxing. It's
Yeah.
gone.
yeah,
I
yeah.
had all sorts of injuries. Like when I boxed Craw, I dislocated my jaw on Monday,
Yeah,
and I boxed Craw on Saturday.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? 5 days or something like that. My jaw's swollen out. But because you get caught in a trap because your wage is shit.
Yeah,
Right, you're on 30 grand a fight. 6 months, you got 30 grand. You think you got a lot of money. 6 months later, if you've been living like a rock star, it's not a lot of money.
no.
Do you know what I mean? So then when I'm getting a cruller fight, I think I've got a cruller fight now in 3 months, something like that. So I train for a cruller fight.
Yeah.
I'm not watching my money because I know I'm getting 30 grand again.
So you spend that money
I'm
where you got.
spending it, and then when the jaw dislocates on a Monday, I think, shit, I'm not pulling out this cruller fight because I've got no money left. I'm banking on this money. That's how I got caught in a trap.
I think fighters think short term,
Did
not
you
long
know what
term.
happened to me to my career as well? I boxed I defended my English title, right? I lost. I got ripped off, totally ripped off, right? Peed off and everything, and then I got a phone call saying, "Oh, put some weight on, and you can go for eliminate for another English title." That was against Matthew Thurwell.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I jumped in, and my dad even said to me, "Don't go in because you just finished the fight. Literally, you haven't recovered."
Yeah,
I jumped in with another 10 round. I said, "Listen, I'm fit enough. Eat me food. I don't have to weigh enough. I can eat."
Yeah, of course.
I went in there, winning the fight up to the 10th round.
Yeah,
Got caught. Poof.
yeah.
Depression.
Yeah, I
I
get
came
it.
here.
I
I
get
came here to joke. Because my other trainer didn't want nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
So I left that gym,
Yeah.
and then I come here to try and get me my career going again. Joe helped me out.
Joe's a top man.
So I went for
Joe's
another
top man.
fight again, and I got a draw with that.
Joe's one of the people in
Yeah.
boxing that's about
Yeah.
to fight.
He gave me a chance. He helped me
He's a
out.
good
Yeah.
man, Joe. Yeah.
They're very rare to
Yeah,
come by.
yeah,
aren't they?
yeah.
It's hard.
Because my trainer just left me. They said, "Nah, I'm not
get it.
mentioning no names."
There's not a lot of good people in
Nah,
boxing, if
man.
I'm honest. Yeah.
It's a business, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not
Yeah,
good.
it's a bad game.
What I find sad is when because we know some, I won't name names on the
No, no.
podcast, but there's guys that I know get effed over,
Yeah.
and then they become promoters and managers and start effing people over. And they should know better than that.
They should.
Yeah, but do you know what it is though? They get caught in the trap. I wanted people. I always try and understand everyone's point of view.
Okay.
So like, although I wasn't happy with things happen with Eddie when I got them shit tickets, but I also try and understand his point of view. So
Yeah.
I'm realistic, like, and I understand these guys that have been fucked up by promoters, so they set up their own promotional companies, but then they're facing a whole different.
They're doing the same
task.
thing.
Yeah.
Other little tasks though, they're understanding that they've got to pay this out for the venue, this out for the I didn't sold enough tickets, I not sold enough tickets. So it might appear that it's fucking over his fans, but I don't think it's that black and white.
Yeah.
I think both sides have got an argument.
It's
It's
complicated, isn't it?
It's only at the elite
Yeah.
level where,
Yeah.
and plus he might have lost show on the show before,
Yeah.
so this show he's made a few
He's got to
quid,
make it
Yeah.
back.
so he wants
Yeah.
to make it.
Well, it's like I've done a white collar show as well, and like the first show I did, we lost a lot.
Yeah.
And I didn't get paid myself. My partner, he said, I can't pay on them because I've got to pay out for this. And the second show, we made something.
Yeah.
and I got some change. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I understand.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's-
So I
it's
think right.
not black and white boxing.
Yeah.
It's-
And then plus you get a opponent. Oh, you think he'll sell tickets? He said, mate, have you got any tickets? Nah, mate, I'm so none.
Yeah.
And he's not bothered. He
Yeah.
expects you to pay him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
No,
course.
no, I ain't paying you, mate.
Yeah.
You haven't sold tickets. I said, you can't get paid today, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he's getting upset. Not to
It's a
fight.
tough goal
It's not
game.
good.
But you know what
And
you
I-
should
Do
do?
you think it can be changed though?
Yeah.
If
I
it
don't-
could be
I don't-
changed,
you
it'd be
can't-
great. I
don't-
can't see
yeah,
it
but,
changing
but
anytime
no, you
soon.
can't change because where's the promoter going to get money to pay the fighters?
So what needs to change then? Let's talk
I-
about that.
I
What
just
would
think
need
I
to
just
change?
think it should be more transparent. So
Right.
let's say that we're
just tell
we're
them
a
straight.
fighting
Just
show.
tell them straight how it is.
What's made on the doors?
Yeah.
What's the TV paying?
Yeah.
If that's all black and white before you
And
get into
say-
a ring,
yeah, you
you're
know.
top of the bill. Here's the show. Here's what we're paying the undercard. Here's what we're left with. They're going to make some tickets on the door, depending on ticket sales on the door. I think this is what they do, like Tyson Furies and all
Yeah.
that. Once they get
Yeah.
to this certain level,
Yeah.
I think they're all in on a piece of the pie, like Mayweather's and all that.
Well, now when I'm boxing, you get 10% off tickets anyway.
Yeah,
That's what you're supposed to do. You get 10%
Yeah.
plus your wage. That's if you're boxing a Sky Show. So you're boxing a Sky Show, you're getting this £800 plus you get some tickets here. You sell them, you get 10%. So you out there
Yeah.
try to sell these tickets to make some extra
Yeah,
money
yeah,
to
yeah.
make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's about 5 tickets,
Yeah.
and then you get people, the mates. Like I've been on the show before, and like I've sold loads, try to sell tickets, and then I'm going to show. I see my mate, one of my boys who I know. I said, "What are you doing here?" Oh, I paid on the door.
Oh, it's
You know why they pay on the door? Because I think that money's going in your pocket.
Yeah.
That's what some people think.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? They don't want to
They don't
help
understand the
you.
industry,
They
do
don't.
they?
They don't. They don't want to support you. I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, I'm here supporting you. No, you're not supporting me.
Yeah. You're spotting the.
You're supporting the show. You're not
Yeah,
supporting me.
yeah,
You didn't buy a ticket off me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nah, mate, I'm here. Don't matter, mate. See you later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People are funny.
Yeah.
Life.
Boxing's interesting,
It
isn't
is.
it?
It is.
life is life. Though,
This
like
is
that.
hard,
Life
man.
is life, man.
Yeah. But that's what it's like in other areas of business as well.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
similar.
Yeah. Definitely, man.
The only
definitely.
problem is they're not getting it in the head. That's
Well,
the
you know,
difference.
my man's happy now. He's
Yeah.
happy.
Content.
Content. Yeah, you content. He got
Content.
smiled.
I'm
He's
happy.
got his teeth whitened as well. He went to Turkey. Got his
Look
teeth
after
whitened.
his-
man.
Did that work, Turkey?
Yeah.
I've
Turkey
been
teeth.
Turkey. These are my teeth.
I know you have teeth, but you
I'm
whitened
trying,
them.
I'm trying to let her go, let me go to Turkey, get it done, but she's
These
like,
are my
no.
teeth, man. I just use a toothbrush.
That's
I brush
it,
my teeth
that's
real
it,
good,
lad.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you go to Turkey?
No, why? No, I just brushed them, man.
Brush them twice
Salt.
a day.
Use salt, lad. Use salt.
That's it, man. I've always had good teeth.
But yo, thank you, John, for being
No,
here.
Joe,
mate.
it's been an
Great
absolute
episode.
Appreciate
pleasure.
it again.
It's good, and I like to say I want to come here and shed some light on the game because
Yeah.
I think these young fighters coming through and that I don't want to make the same mistakes I've made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
try and be careful with your money. Try and plan for the future. Because
Are you
boxing
listening, guys out there?
is
Use
a
these
short-
professionals. Listen to this
short
man here.
sport. It's a short sport, and it's as quickly as it comes, as quickly as it goes. So it's important to plan for your future after boxing, and it's just. Do you know what? I always think like I get something behind, just do something else. But
Yeah.
I think to get to the elite level fights, you have to
All
dedicate
in.
your. You have to be
Yeah.
all or nothing.
Yeah.
If I went and got a job, I discovered booze and women, I would have foot boxing off.
Yeah.
And I was at 18 years old when I was at that age where I started going out partying.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to turn pro now because if I don't turn pro now, I'll never turn
Because
pro.
you're going to the party.
And I said, I'll fight to lose.
Yeah.
The only thing I think sometimes I think as boxing fucked up my life because I had a good successful career, but my life would have been all right without boxing as
Yeah.
well. But then I've been set for life. I had a normal job. I knew where I was up to.
Yeah.
And I think if I want to box, it gives you an unrealistic version of life for 10 years. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you're 30 odd years old and you're like, right, what do I do now? You've got to refine your where you're up to and stuff like that.
Mike Tyson says a thing about, I think what you're trying to get at there. He's saying that a boxer's got to have an ego. And when you're boxing, your ego's going to lie to you because it has to lie to you because you have to believe you can achieve.
Yes.
You have to go all in. You got to believe you can do it. Whereas normal people don't have the same egos as fighters have got to have.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
But
That
when
makes
you,
perfect sense because I was like, I'm not saying that I like school was tough. I was bullied and that as a kid. No,
Yeah.
that's why I became a boxer. But I believed I was different.
yeah.
My dad told me I was different
Yeah,
when I was
yeah,
growing
yeah.
up. So you're better than everyone else. So you're different.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
believed it.
Yeah, yeah.
And to be successful, you have to
Yeah.
believe that. You have to have that tunnel vision.
You have to.
I had that tunnel vision. And I thought I'm going to win this world title, and
Yeah.
that was it. I was focused.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
But without that, I wouldn't have been as successful as I was.
yeah.
But what I'm saying is we need some things in place. Because this tunnel vision, these are kids. Remember when it took me 18, so I'm a boy. I'm a boy at 18.
Yeah.
I'm not a man. I've got no life experience.
Yeah.
I want to stand the world.
Yeah.
So why are we not putting something in place saying, listen,
Set something up.
set something up, do something
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Because this
Talk.
boxing is it's a short game. It's not like football.
Yeah, I'd like to do some in the
Yeah,
future.
yeah,
There's
we'll
one
do this
one
one.
step at a time. What I see in boxing is the fighter has to have an ego. He has to believe he can make it. There's certain. I work with a lot of fighters, and I can't talk to them how I can talk to people what are the other side of boxing. So, for instance, when we've all boxed, we've all said, "I'll die in the ring." I don't care,
No,
right?
but you're not going down the ring.
No, but a lot of fighters have
Yeah,
to
you
feel
do,
that
yeah,
way.
yeah,
When
yeah.
they're in there, they have to feel like I have to. That's
I
the
felt
chance.
that way.
Yeah.
Do you know what? No,
But you can't-
Since
that-
boxing, I would never have done
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Listen,
but
that's-
when we
that's
look
the
back
money
when we look back on things we fought and think now, like out of boxing, it's like, why did I ever think that way?
Why did I think that way? I'm not dying.
You know why you want to die in the ring?
Exactly.
You know why?
That's the
Because
ego.
the money's controlling you. That's all it
No,
is.
that's the ego. That's
yeah,
the
ego as well,
The
but
ego's
money
got
as
to tell
well.
you that.
Nothing to do with money.
You
I
think so?
care about money.
Yeah, it's
it's
your
all
ego.
about winning.
The winning.
I would have died in that ring. I
Yeah,
was
it's your
that-
ego. Your ego's got
Yeah,
to tell you that
yeah,
because
yeah.
if you ever even a slight bit of doubt that I don't think I can make this, you're already gonna get
Yeah,
hurt.
I
You're gonna
get
get
that.
hurt.
Yeah.
And so when you get through boxing, you look back at what he's saying about contentness and having normality. You know that buzz that you get every
Yeah.
day when you're boxing.
Yeah.
And
Butterflies.
and it's a
yeah.
it's a love hate. When you're
Yeah.
doing it, you hate it, and then when you're not doing it,
Yeah.
you miss
Yeah.
it.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
And
weird.
like-
It's weird,
and then
you know.
you have to get to stage where after boxing, where you turn around and say, "I'm going to put it in a box here." Mike Tyson said in his podcast one time, he says, "My ego's in a box until someone is rude to my wife."
Correct.
That's
You know what I mean?
So someone
And then
pokes
he's
me.
like, "You don't want me to open that box on you, motherfucker." You know what I mean? Like it comes out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But we
It's
try
true,
to
it's true,
try
you
to
know.
be normal.
Yeah.
I met Tyson in Vegas. Right?
Yeah, what was
I
it
met
like?
Tyson. It was when I was boxing on the De La Hoya Mover undercard in Vegas, and we were staying down the road in Luxor Hotel. And
Yeah.
We walked past the Luxor, and Joe Gallagher's with me. He goes, "There's Mike Tyson." I looked, and I went, "It can't be. Fucking that's Mike Tyson." We're over. It's fucking Mike Tyson. So oh, Mike, how you doing, mate? This is John Murray. He's fighting on the De La Hoya Mover undercard. He's 21 fights. He's 21 years old. I was about 21 fights undefeated as well. Blah blah blah. And he's like, "Oh my God, I wish I was you right now."
It sounds like
you
it.
got your whole you got your whole fucking life in front of you, man. I wish I was fucking you right now.
Come on.
Oh, it was minute. He was like, yo.
I like that,
He
man.
was just started going on. He was just chat. We had a top chat at night. He says, "Oh, you blah, you've got it all in front of you." But again, he just said, "Fucking watch yourself." Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Watch how you think. He said, "Try and enjoy it while you can,"
Yeah.
because he understood it don't last forever. And
It doesn't.
I think we need more fighters
Yeah.
promoting this thing.
Yeah.
Like, listen, just enjoy it while it lasts. Like, because I was John the Boxer. That's all everyone knew me, John the Boxer, John the Boxer. I'm not John the Boxer no more, but I've been a boxer. So what I've learned to do now, it's time to become more content with life, is I appreciate what I did, and it was a buzz what happened.
Yeah.
But now it's time to look back. We don't stare. We're just moving forward and just
Yeah,
concentrating on where
yeah.
I want to now.
I mean, like myself, you know, I missed the boxing, yeah. I mean, obviously, I regret how it ended, but I enjoyed. I enjoyed what I went through. I enjoyed the experience, the people I met,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, friends I've made,
some
contact,
top
everything.
people in boxing,
Yeah,
so-
I met, look, I met
The
my money, yeah, I met my money, yeah.
the life experience that you get from it.
Yeah.
I didn't even have
Yeah.
end up having a poor fight.
Yeah,
but,
but I met
but-
you, it's good.
but the
Look at that.
sparring and training around
Yeah.
6 world champions
Experience.
and meeting, training with some of the celebrities that I got
Yeah.
to train
Yeah,
with.
it's
It's
good,
all
It's an
over.
experience, but
It's a
have
travel.
you guys got to stage yet where I'm at this stage? I don't know
Go
if
on
you
then,
guys
go on
there.
then, go on then.
But when you watch them spar now, you're like, ooh, did I do that? You know, when they hit each other.
I
and
don't
like,
know. I
ooh.
don't know. I know.
Ah,
it's-
you got to that
You know,
stage
no,
yet?
no, no, you know what it is. You know what it is. I can
Are you
spar.
still at a stage
No,
where you
no.
want to jump here and
Nah,
there?
I
do
can't.
it?
You know why? I'm more sensible now. I know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And all the mistakes what they're making, I can see and I can see.
No, I
mine.
get that, but
I'll-
do you know when
no,
they-
no, no.
when they catch
I'll
each
jump
other
in.
and
Nah,
spar?
I'll jump in because I know I can look after myself
His
better.
ego's still going.
No,
His ego's still going.
Listen, I still spar now and again, but
I still
listen,
spar.
yeah, you get them little guys in the gym who go, I want to spar you, mate.
Listen, wait, I'm going to wait 5 years and we'll do another podcast and I'll ask if ego.
I'll still spar.
My ego's
Right,
calmed
so-
down.
If you're still sparring, you still got the ego to
Yeah. But when we
It's
talked to
hard,
Jennings
is it?
today, Jennings was like, yeah, I'm 45, I'll still spar with him.
Yeah, it's hard. You know,
man.
it's
Do you know
hard.
what I found as well? Times have changed, man.
Do you still spar?
Yeah, I still spar.
Is it? When the eye's blind as well?
It's only blind on the right side.
Like rocking it. You say it to the middle.
Hit the one in the middle.
Don't really affect me because before it went blind, I had double vision. So It was after one of Mitchell fights where I got nerve damage in the right eye. So when I looked at you straight, this eye would float off like that. So looking that way. Again, this is what people around me should be saying, John, that eye don't look right. You know, we might go just
Yeah.
Nah,
I'm all right,
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Instead, it's like, John, what's that say? Just say, that's anyone. Yeah, sweet him, yeah. Get in there, you. I need pain.
Wow.
That's it. Shit game. Get in.
It is, man.
But it is what it is. But I should probably start after the Mitchell fight.
Yeah.
But then they kept saying, "Oh, John, you've got world title fight. We're going to get it right."
Yeah.
It
And
just
then
keeps you in.
I jumped in with Rios, and Rios was, I was 10-10 on the day of the fight. He was 12 stone.
Yeah.
So he fell weight, didn't he?
Yeah,
I still sort of fight. I could have gone to New York, get paid in full because he failed to weigh on the scales and I didn't.
Yeah.
But you
I
have
had no
to
fight.
fight. All right.
But then it was like, yeah, but I wanted to win the world title.
Yeah.
I wanted my chance.
But what you're explaining is whatever fights you do. A fighter should be a fighter, and a fighter should think that way when he's a fighter.
Yeah.
And he should die no backward steps.
That's it.
But the people around you should be the ones that say, because I love you,
Yeah.
and because everyone's got
Correct.
got blind spots.
Yeah.
Yes.
And right now, if it's your wife or you, there's got to be someone who turns around and say, listen, because I care about you, I've got to tell you.
That's
You've
right.
seen things that you're not seeing it how it
Yeah.
used to be.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes, correct. Because you're tunnel vision fighter.
Yeah.
You need the right people around you saying, look,
We've all got blind spots.
care about you.
Yeah, my wife
I
sometimes
want to-
comes up to me when I'm talking to people and acting, and she says to me, "Can I advise you not do that again, or say that again, or
Yeah.
do that because people might misunderstand you?"
We probably
I'm
get that one.
and I get upset sometimes, but then when I filter what she says,
Yeah.
I'm like, she's right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And everyone needs that person,
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
but like he's saying, there's people have got other agendas and they're around you because there's an ulterior motive.
It's just a game of life. It's not just in boxing. It's in
Yeah,
everything in life.
yeah,
It's a game of life.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We listen.
How long have you been speaking?
How long have we? No,
How
don't
long
play the
we
music.
speaking?
Don't play the music.
Yeah.
We're not ready. No,
I know you're gonna
turn
go
off.
home, but 10 minutes
Turn it
ago,
off,
man.
turn off.
Hey, we
I'll
ain't
tell
finished
you
yet.
when to put the music on. We enjoyed ourselves.
Put a cheer on.
Turn it off. Turn it off. No, don't put it back on. How long have we been speaking?
Wow.
Does it
See?
seem low? No.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
It's relaxing.
It's good, man.
Listen.
cheer on, put a cheer on.
I want to ask him one last thing before we
Put
put
the
the
cheer
music
on.
and go. Don't worry, we're gonna have you back on, right?
Yeah.
Because I think you bring value to the
Oh, I
audience.
can talk. I've got lots of
Listen,
stories. I've got
listen. We're
loads
gonna
of
come back
different-
to you. We're
Yeah,
gonna call
come
you
back.
again.
Yeah, man.
I want to ask him a question before. This is the last one, and we'll close
Yeah.
it. Right?
Right.
I think that your journey, your testimony and your experience is a test for someone in boxing
Yeah.
right now to learn from. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
What do you think that you would like to do to provide something to fighters? Motivational speaking. What would you like
Look
to
in the
do?
camera.
I like to.
Look in the camera. The camera's there.
I don't want anyone to suffer what I've suffered. I don't want people to make the same mistakes that I've made. I want people to learn from the experience what I've got.
Yeah.
Because I've got a lot of experience. I've
Yeah.
been at the highest level, and I can pass that down to someone
Yeah.
that's coming through, and they can learn what I've already learned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to have people around them now, like I had people around me. Don't speak to him. Don't speak to him ever. Do you know what people do around me boxing? Don't ever go speak to him at that gym. Don't ever speak to that trainer. Don't speak to that manager. Stand.
Yeah.
They call everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone slags everyone. So
Yeah.
because you're young and naive, and you just like, listen to him.
Yeah,
Listen to
that's
one
right.
person.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many people do we know we were training with? We said, don't ever speak to that trainer.
Loads of people.
Every trainer hates each other
Yeah.
because they're all
It's just
fighting.
like going to the barber shop. Don't go to that barber. He ain't cut your hair properly.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
go to that
You
bar.
what?
Yeah, it's game
You
of
know?
life. It's game of life we're talking about. But
Trust me, everybody slags everybody.
I've got too much experience and too much knowledge not to pass it on.
Yeah.
And I'm not asked about what's happened to me now. I found my own way through,
That's
and I
it.
found the other side. I'm in a happy place now.
Yeah.
Got a nice little,
Set up and that.
nice little wife, nice little life. Do you know what I mean?
That's
I've
fine,
found the
man,
other
but
side.
you're good,
That's
man.
good,
Good.
man.
There's more after boxing, isn't
He
there?
is. He is,
Life
man.
after
He's happy.
boxing.
He's happy.
You gotta understand boxing is just boxing, and
Yeah,
then when
it's-
boxing finishes, it's not. It's a chapter of your book, your life book, but it don't last forever.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll be able to tell kids what they can do coming through, and make it better for them.
I think you should watch the space because I'm going to shoot out of that. I can see him being on a platform going around giving motivational speeches. Can you see that?
Definitely.
So if you want to book him, he's ready.
You call us first. You contact 13th final round, and we'll book him in, and then we'll charge you, and you can have him then. Yeah.
If you go through us, we'll take 25%.
That's right. It's all about money,
industry, right? That's the industry.
You take 10%.
Yeah.
But if you go direct to him, it's okay. We will forgive you. He'll just take 100%. But
He'll sort us out afterwards.
But if you want to book him to come to your gym and talk to your fighters about his life experience, he's been all the way up to top. He's done everything. Where can I find you?
Where can I find you, John? Anybody?
Facebook, Twitter.
What's your name?
Tell him your handles. Tell him
details. Oh, here we go.
Don't worry about it.
Boxing.
You give it to me and I'll put it on the line.
We'll put it on across the screen for you.
I'll put it across the screen for you.
Yeah, that's the one.
So
I'll put it across the screen for you.
We'll put the details across the screen. Contact him. He'll come to your gym, do the talks, give you motivational speeches. You name it. John.
Watch this space. Watch this space.
Thank you for
so
coming
when you
on.
get rich for motivational speaking, we expect
10%,
Boys, appreciate you.
25 for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Management fee. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You like your food.
Don't watch nothing. I'm retired now. We can eat. John.
Okay, let's take us
coming
out.
on.
Play the music. Thank you for tuning in to the 13th and Final Round podcast. Don't forget
To like and share.
hit that subscription button. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. Subscribe. We're here.
And we out.
And we out.
Yeah.
Yeah.